everyone and welcome to Sinful Gaming. I hope you're all doing well, I hope you're all staying safe, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting that war against the grey. Today's video, we have a Conquest First Blood battle report for you. I'm going to be playing with the 100 Kingdoms, and Stephen is going to be playing with the Nords. Now, we're going to be playing Scenario 1 out of the small little rulebook that comes inside the starter set for Conquest First Blood. So, let's get cracking on, let's go check out the armies, and let's go roll for supremacy. Right, so here we have 500 points of the 100 Kingdoms. Leading our force, we have a mounted noble lord. We then have 2 knights. At the top there, we then have 4 men-at-arms, 4 of the militia spearmen, and then we have 4 mercenary crossbowmen rounding out the force. Then we have 500 points of Nords. Leading the force is a blooded. We've got 8 raiders, 4 stalkers, a Fenrir, and an Uger in the force as well. Today's video is brought to you by Baron of Dice, a premium wargaming dice that make your table come alive. Now, if you're looking for some great dice to suit an army you play on the tabletop in a variety of different games, go to Baron of Dice and check out their website. You can also use our discount code down in the video's description, which will help support the channel, but also nab you a cheap little discount. The dice you see pictured here are the official dice for Parabellum's Last Argument of Kings Conquest by them as well, which you can find on the Parabellum e-store as well. So forces are deployed on this flank. We've got the knights with the noble lord, we've got the men-at-arms in the middle, and the militia and the mercenary crossbowmen on this flank. For the Nords, we have the stalkers over there, blooded, and the Uger in the center with the raiders on the side, and the Fenrir beast pack is in flank. Alrighty, so we've got our secret objectives drawn, decks are ready for there. We've done all our coordination for the turn. Now we're rolling for supremacy for turn 1. You got a 6, you got a 1, you're going to get to go first, lowest wins. So first activation new, what's the first card in your command stack? It is the Raiders, so Raiders are going to move, or do their thing. Alright, so you've just done a double move with the Raiders, that was your first. Mine, we're going to go with the Men-at-Arms. So the Men-at-Arms just move up. Your next card on your command stack is the Stalkers, so that's your archers.
They move.
Cool. Stalkers have moved up. They have moved, and you are shooting through, but you are in range of the men-at-arms, so you're going to need 1s or 2s on your volley. 1 hit. So I've got defense 3, thanks to my shields. So 3, I am fine with that. Which means it will go into my second activation, which will be the militia. Militia just move up. Your next card in your command stack. You're blooded. Cool. Move. So your blooded just double moves coming at my men-at-arms. I've then got the household knights to go. Alright, so we've moved the knights. We're then going to try and charge your blooded. So we need a 5+ on the charge, which we get. Alright, so the knights have charged. So we've got impact hits coming in. They're only clash 2, so 2s. We've got 2, 3. So these will need to be on your defense, which will be -2, thanks to my brutal charge. So 1's on your blooded. So he does take 2 wounds, but he's still kicking around there. So your next card from your command stack is the Uger. So he's going to make a move first. So the Uger's moved up. You're going to charge with the Uger. Roll a 1, but doesn't matter, you're pretty much in guarantee. So he'll do impact hits to the knights. So Uger with 2, clash 2, so you need 2s or less. Got both. So I am defense 4 on the knight, so we passed both of them. So Uger's activated. The next card in the command stack, I've got the Noble Lord next. And so Noble Lord just moves up there. You've got no more cards left in your command stack because your Fenrir will come out on the reinforcement phase next turn. So last one for me is the mercenary crossbows. So mercenary crossbowmen have moved, so they drop volley down to 1. So the targeting your raiders need 1s. Got nothing. That is it for the turn. So end phase. Ooh, center. Alright, in the reinforcement phase, your Fenrir Beast Pack comes on there. We've got our command stacks ready as well. So now we go into Supremacy. Lowest roll wins. I got a 3. I got a 4. I get Supremacy for the turn. So that means I'll roll my top card, which will be the Household Knights, as you would expect. So going into Household Knights, I'm going to Inspire to give me +1 Clash. So 1 into each your Uga and your Blooded. So the 1 into the Blooded needs 3s, got 3 hits through. So take your saves on your Blooded, which will be a 2s and 1s now on the Blooded. Saves 2, only takes a wound, wow, good roll. And then my Household Knight into the Uga, gets 2 because I inspired. So 2 saves on the Uga. So defense 2 on the Uga, so 1s and 2s. Saves 1, takes a wound though. So, did a wound to the Uga, did another one to the Blooded, so now it's your first card. No surprise, it's the Blooded there. So, the Blooded is inspiring and clashing, so you've got 5 attacks. You have, what do we normally, clash 3, so 4s or less will hit. That is everything, wow. Cool. That's all 5, so now I've got defense rolls. So normally 4, go down to 3 on the next. It's a good roll, I'll take that. Take a wound. So thanks to a good roll, only lose 1, but next card in my command stack is the Noble Lord. So we'll get him. Alright, so the Noble Lord's actually going to charge. He only needs a 2 to get the charge in. 4, cool.
I would love to.
Yeah, I thought it was going to come. So, Noble Lord, 3 impact hits. They'll all hit because he's Clash 3. So these will be 1s to defend.
That can cover.
2 go down.
I mean, what's the...
Alright, and for his second action, we're going to clash into those Stalkers. So that'll be 3. These will be on your base save. So evasion 2, so go for your 2s on the Stalkers. Save, so 1 dies, 1 stays alive. However, you will have to take morale checks after that. And so now you've got a morale check on him on a 1 or 2. He'll flee. He'll find 6. He flees and is gone as well. Your next draw. Uga, yep, not surprised there at all. So Uga's going to inspire. So he's got 4 attacks. He's now Clash 3 thanks to inspiring. Got 1 through, but this is Cleave 2, so I'm defense 1 or 2 now. 3, no, does a wound. And I do have to take a resolve check, which I fail, I'm pretty sure, on a 4 for the Household Knights. So yeah, take another wound, so it'll be my activation next. We'll go the Men-at-Arms. They are going to declare a charge. So Men-at-Arms going to declare a charge. 3. So Men-at-Arms, all of them are within range of your blood. So Clash 3, we got 3 hits in. So evasion 3, so go for it. Needs 3s or less. Plus 2 takes another 1, so he's down to his last wound. He's got 1 wound left. Your next activation be the Fenrir. So the Fenrir is charging, doesn't matter what you roll, he's into the Noble Lord. So he will get impact hits. So 3 impact hits from the Fenrir into the Noble Lord. Clash 2. So nothing on your impact hits. But he'll then get to attack, so he's now got 6 attacks because he goes up to his full profile. And he's inspired because he charged. So these will be on 3s. Just 2. So, defense 3 from the Fenrir. No, fail both. Take 2 wounds on the Noble Lord. My next one is the Militia. So, what am I going to do? Alright, so we're just moving the Militia like that. You'll activate your next one in the command stack. Here's the Raiders. So, cool, they're going to get to activate. Alright, so the Raiders are going to attempt to charge. They need a 4-up. They've got the 6, they're in. So, you did make the charge, you're then going to Clash. You can reroll all failed hits thanks to Flurry. So, inspired because you charge, you'll now be Clash 3. So, reroll all your fails. So you got 50%, just like you should. That's another 2, so that's 6 on the militia. So defense 2 for the militia. Alright, I'll take that. But I do take 2. So now I've got 2 resolve checks to make. 2s again. Failed another one, so another one flees. And then, well, mercenary crossbowman, who can't actually do much. So, yeah, we're just gonna, I guess, what do we do?
Run away.
Mercenary crossbowmen are gonna charge. There you go. Risk it for the biscuit. 5, they're in. With their clash 1, they're going to clash, but they do get clash 2 now because they are inspired, so, hey, 2 hits. So raiders have a defense. So only 1 in defense, so 2. No, fail 2, so 2 die. Then you've got 2 resolve checks to make on them.
Resolve is
2. Pass 1, so 3 will die in total. Alright, command stacks are ready. We go into priority. At the end of the last turn, it was 7-0. So 3 points needed for the 100 Kingdoms to claim victory. But it is 4-3. I do get supremacy. Alright. So first...
I thought it was lowest.
Wait, yeah, we're playing Conquest. Lowest gets supremacy. You get supremacy. So, who's the first one in your command set? Blooded, cool. Who's he attacking? Alright, so the Blooded is going. He's attacking the Household Knights. So you go to 4s now with your Inspire choice. So 4s. And under, re-rolling any misses, so re-roll a single miss. 5 hits. Onto the Knights. This will be Cleave 1. So this will turn me down to 3s. Take 2. So 2 resolves. Failed 1 more. So take 3 wounds. So my activation. I've got the mercenary crossbowman. So we are going to inspire and clash. So we are needing 2s. Got 1 this time. So 1 save. 1. Nope. So 1 dies, and then a morale check. Saved on that one, you're fine. Your next activation is Uga's. Yep, and he's going into the Household Knight there. So 4 attacks. Inspiring.
Yep.
Alrighty, so the Uga's not going to inspire, so he's going to clash 2s. Only got the 1. So the 1 or 2, I saved it as well. So wouldn't have mattered what you did anyway.
And
my next card is the Household Knights. So we're going to go the 1 back into that Uga. So we'll inspire. So wow, it still only means 1. So defense roll on the Uga is 2. Nope, he takes a wound.
my turn?
Yep, your activation. Raiders, cool. So how are we splitting these? Alright, so first of all, the Raiders are actually going to use their throwing weapons. They're all going to put them into the militia. So you need 1s. Nothing from that.
I don't get to reroll them?
So clashing now instead. So the 1 dude here to start with, into the militia, needs a 2. Got it. So the militia on a 5. Sorry, on a 2. He's saved. And then 3 into the crossbowman. Just 1. Just 1, even with your rerolls. And I saved that as well. No, I don't. They've only got 6, sorry. So then a morale check. Another 1 goes. Alright, my next activation, we have the Noble Lord going. So Noble Lord's going to inspire, then clash. So we need 4s. That is 4. So you need to save at least 1 of these on your Fenrir with defense only 1. So you need a 1 here. No, take the Fenrir down. So your activation. Yeah, it was just your Fenrir. That was the last one. So I've got the Men at Arms. We're going to go with the Inspire into Your Blooded. That'll just be 1. He does need to make the save on 3. Saved it. And then you've got nothing, so I go with the Militia. Inspire, gets it, fails. Almost said that hit, but then remembered we're not playing a game that rolls 6s for good. But that'll be the end of the round. I will score another 3, and that will mean the 100 Kingdoms reach the 10 threshold, which means it'll be the end of the game. Victory to the 100 Kingdoms. Today's battle report is also brought to you by Mithras Games. Fantastic tabletop wargaming mats out of New Zealand. Now, Mithras Games has a variety of different mats. We've got the fantastic Desert Red, the nice Tundra Green, and the frosty Ice Blue here as well. All of these mats are a really nice high quality, generally very similar to how you would get your mouse pads for your mats. But fantastic high quality mats. We love them. Mithras Games are a fantastic supporter of the channel. You can pop on over to their website, especially if you're local to Australia or New Zealand. They're a fantastic company to help support. And so that is the end of the video. We hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But also, if you'd like to, drop a comment down below letting us know what you enjoyed about the video. If you'd like to come chat more with me and other members of our little community here, we have a Discord server for Cinderful Gaming where we chat all things wargaming and indeed just chat a bunch of good friends all chatting there. It's really lovely. There's a link to that in the video's description. Also, if you'd like to help support the channel, the best ways to do that are linked in the video's description as well. We have our Patreon, YouTube members on there, which are great ways to help support the channel. But also, if you'd like to grab yourself some channel merch, we have Teespring and Ko-fi, both linked there as well. As a special thank you to our Patreons and YouTube members, we'd like to give them all a shout out for helping support the channel. So thank you to our Patreons: Christian Weir, Soren, Kenny Lowe, Outer Shot First, Andrew Bowen, Nathan Thee, The Rising Ape, Q Dynamic, Anthony B, JJ Austrian, Average Wargamer, Domir, Mark Harvey, James Cater, Bloobs, Benjamin Swallows, Red Martin, Iron Grinch, Nuffs, and Nicholas Kolomos. And to our YouTube members: Green Roots Gaming, Ronya, Lochloric, The Johnny84, David Ellsworth, Wolfric Nick, Broken Chef, Ariana Edwards, Revenar, Pink Nico Fire, Robin Mankiller, Monty's Tabletop Terrain, John Castle, Davis Weir, James South, and James Tillman. Thank you all for supporting the channel. It means the absolute world and allows us to keep doing what we're doing. A special thanks as well to Lady Witchfox Art, who does all the amazing artwork to the channel, and indeed to everyone who helps come and film battle reports or helps run the Discord server. You're all amazing. Thank you all so much. Stay safe, everyone. Stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the grey. Ciao for now.